we doing? Speed racer. Yeah, it's rad. Popping as usual. Coming in, popping as usual. Bet they can't stop it as usual. Get too late. I'm on I-10 by 10.
Alright, so what's going on, Speed Racerville? You already know who it is. It's Mr. Bill. We back with episode 7. We're here with a very special guest out of Mississippi, you said it was?
Yes, sir.
Out of Mississippi, man. And it's crazy how we met, you know what I'm saying? Because the power of social media nowadays, we don't realize, you know, what it could do for us, you know, who it could connect us with, you know, potentially. And especially with us being so much alike and wanting to, you know, participate in the same things. It's just crazy how we met. So without further ado, I'm going to let my boy introduce himself and tell you who he is, and we're going to get further along in the interview.
What's good, man? Look, my name is Xaythelegend. I go by Xaythelegend, and I'm a social media influencer, you know. I'm a mentor as well, and I just love to make people happy. And, you know, we're about to get into it.
Yes, sir. So I'm going to tell y'all what made me want to say something to him. So it's the Sugar Mama content he put out, man. It's hilarious. I ain't even going to lie to you, man. It's just like, I can relate so much to it because, you know, if you're a younger guy like me, we all want sugar mamas around here. You know what I'm saying? We all want a nice sugar mama to take care of us and show us the ropes and love on us and feed us and do all the things for us. But with that being said, man, that's where his content, you know, took a turn for the best, man. He started shooting up, you know, and gaining attraction and gaining more likes and stuff on his videos and everything. So what made you want to start posting cougar content, man?
Man, it really started when Kevin Samuel, when he just started popping, like, and you know, I was watching one of his videos, and he was just basically like telling women that if you 35 and older, you know what I'm saying, you lose value. Right. So, you know, with me, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, respect to my girlfriend, and yeah, you know, but like, I always had a thing for older women, you feel me? So it was like, I was like, nah, man, I want to make content, you know what I'm saying? I never seen nobody make cougar videos, you know, when I started, but I was just like, I want to make content, you know, that uplifts older women, you know what I'm saying? Right. Get them some videos to look at, make them laugh and stuff. Cause I feel like, you know, being an older woman is hard, you know, just me being
especially single too.
Yeah.
Single older woman.
Yeah, you know, coming from a household where, you know, my mom raised us, you know, my dad ain't had no hand in it. So it's like, man, I want to make content that uplift older women, make them feel valued. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And yes, sir. We're coming from a similar household where, you know, my father wasn't, you know, so much present, man. I feel him on that. And that's why I said that's what we can relate. And that's why I reached out to him. And the amount of following that he had was ridiculous that I seen. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, I was surprised that my guy hit me back. You know what I'm saying? So how you felt when you start seeing your amount of followers turn for the, you know what I'm saying, for the best?
Oh, man, I felt shocked because, you know, God worked in mysterious ways, you know. I know I started on TikTok and I was blowing up on TikTok, you know. Right. I was the one that was like, man, I'm not finna start TikTok. You know, it was a new platform back then. I'm not finna start TikTok, man. I don't got time for it. But, you know, make a long story short, I started it. And then I just started doing cougar videos, and it blew up. And I was like, man, I need to keep going. Right. That's all I thought about.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. And, you know, and I feel like God was talking to me because when I lost my TikTok back then, that's when God set me down. Right. And then I came back even stronger, you know, on Instagram. And so, yeah, man, I felt humbled, you know, because I had that time and place in my life where I needed to be humble. So I was just taking it in slowly, though.
Yes, so, as a child, did you see yourself in this position with having, what, 83,000 followers here? Yeah, 83,000 followers. See, I only got, I think, my fitness page only got 5,000. My personal page, I think, has like 6, man. So I don't know what it feels like to have that much. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but man, that's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had to reach out to you, man, and just connect with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, we similar in a lot of ways, especially with the acting that you do. You know what I'm saying? I haven't got to that point yet where I, you know what I'm saying, act out in my videos just yet, but I've been looking for a crew, you know, to where I can put little skits together and do all this stuff. Like I said, you know, I got the camera and everything, man. So yeah, that just inspired me. You know what I'm saying? So
oh yeah, man.
I had to reach out to you, man, and talk to you about it. And so with that being said, let's talk more about your childhood and everything. How you feel without having a father more in your life? Like, how did that, you know, motivate you to become who you are today?
See, man, I want to say it motivated me. It made me be more understanding. Because like growing up, my mom, we used to always, you know, she raised 4 kids. We used to always get mad at her when she couldn't do for us. Right. And I never understood, like, why am I getting mad at her? You know what I'm saying? And, like, all that anger, man, you know, I learned where anger come from, you know, and it was like, man, I'm taking that out on my mom. Right. When, and all honest, shouldn't be taken out on nobody, but, like, it should have been pushed more to my dad. But, you know, I'm blessed to have my grandma and my grandpa because they stepped in and just filled in their role, you know. And my grandpa, I used to always tell his story. He used to always get us up at like 6 in the morning, you know, and we go cut grass, we go do some type of work. But, you know, as I got older, I realized I did have a father figure, you know. It was my grandpa, you know, so shout out to my grandpa. But yeah, he stepped in, you know, and it kind of influenced my lifestyle of being an influencer as well, because it's like, you know what, man, I need to do something, man, because God gave me he gave me the gift, and like I'm not doing nothing with it, you know. Instead of me using my gift, I just felt like, you know, man, I'm holding this grudge against my dad. Right. Things was going wrong until I forgave him. I felt like I forgave him, and you know what I'm saying. I've been blessed ever since, you know. So yes, sir. That's how my childhood basically is.
Oh yeah. So now, a lot of things they don't teach us, man. You know what I'm saying. Especially in your childhood, dealing with anger and stuff and who fault it is, they tend to hold all that stuff back from us, you know. Dealing with money, do you feel like now that you understand, that helped you forgive, you know what I'm saying, more? Oh, yeah. Or do you feel like, man, they should have just kept it real, you know, and told me like, okay, mama ain't got it right now, you know what I'm saying, instead of just having you wondering why you can't do it because you don't know how money works and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, and sometimes I do feel like that, like they should have just kept it real. But the way my mom raised us, I'm grateful for that, because she always let us see with our eyes instead of telling it. Like she never been that mom to be like, your dad ain't this, your dad ain't that, or you know what I'm saying, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. But like she never let us see that she ain't have it, because she broke her back. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it was times where on Christmas she was in her room crying. Not knowing how she gonna make it happen, but she made it happen. So it's like, man, I'm just blessed of how I was brought up, you know, and I feel like I got an old soul in a generation full of clown. You know, we live in a time where it's like it's nothing but clown, man. I'm around clowns when I go to work. I'm around clowns in Walmart, so it's nothing but clown, man. You know, and seeing these people disrespect their mom and just, you know, fight their mom, fight their dad, man. I wasn't, you know, brought up like that. Like I said, I'm from Mississippi, man. Yeah, you know.
Yes, sir. I feel it, man. I feel it. So, yeah, man. What was my next question? I had another question. It slipped out right off the tongue.
Oh yeah.
You know how that be, man.
Yeah, well, all the time.
Man. It was just on my tip of my tongue. But yeah, man, on to the next one, I guess. Off top, man. So where do you see yourself next? Like climbing the ladder, you know what I'm saying? Like your list of goals. You know, you at a stage now where I can say people can envy you, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that want the amount of following that you have, the amount of attention that you get, you know what I'm saying? So where do you see yourself at next, or do you feel like, you know, you content?
Yeah, you know, what I learned, you know, you gotta be content in every situation, no matter what it is. But, you know, like I was telling my girlfriend, you know, I'm like, man, I need to be better. You know, I'm always stressing about I'm not where I'm at, and like, you know, where I want to be at in life. So I feel like I see myself just climbing the scale, you know, like I want to take being an influence to the next level. And, you know, like I said, I'm still young, so I just want to kind of explore other aspects of life, you know, like I got a new career coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it on low, but I got a new career coming. And,
to see you.
Yeah, you know, until it's sealed, and I pray to God that I get it. And, you know, and I'm ready to touch souls. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm doing that now, but like I want to do it
on a higher level.
Yeah, on a higher level.
Touch multiple people at one time. Yeah, I know that's the whole reason to me. Like I said, establishing everything I'm doing now. You know, these podcasts, man, you can reach so many people, especially people that you never thought you would be able to reach. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I learned in the content world, even with my fitness content. Like I just be looking at different comments that come through. It ain't much yet, as much as you get. Now, you know what I'm saying? But I do get a little something. You know what I mean? But when I do get it, I just look at it like, man, like okay, it's really people out there who really be, you know, is inspired by what you do and the strength that you had to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, where do your strength come from, man? With that being said, like, where do you pull your strength from to keep inspiring or want to inspire?
Yeah, I feel like that's a good question. Actually, I feel like my strength comes from my weakness. You know, being weak. You know, like what makes me weak. You know, what makes me mad. I feel like I pull my strength from that, and then I just build off that. But like, you know, just seeing what I got, man. You know, I had to learn. I think I heard Steve Harvey say it one day. You know, we always, you know, complain about what we don't have. But we gotta be grateful about what we do have.
So we do have,
yeah, you know, that's why
crazy that you say that. I don't mean to cut you off, man. It's crazy that you say that, man, because I was just like literally watching that. Because you know he had a morning motivation on YouTube and stuff. I was just literally watching that video, man. And it was like, say that same thing. You know what I'm saying? We always complain about what we don't have, and like what I told you earlier, what I was speaking on about my equipment and everything. You know, telling you about like, hey, it'd be so much easier, but. That spoke to me and told me like, okay, you got to keep on rolling, even though you ain't got what you want. You got to work with what you got, and you know what I'm saying. That's why I, you know, did what I did and everything, man. But yeah, I ain't mean to cut you off, man.
Nah, you good, man.
Damn.
That's what I see about you, though. You know, you humble, and you know, you seem like a guy that's compassionate about what you do.
Oh yeah,
you passionate about what you do. You know,
everything I get involved in.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do nowadays, man. Be passionate about it, man. No matter what you're doing, and it's like people make fun of other people because they're not doing what they doing, man. And it really be our own people. Our own people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everywhere I go, man, I'm like a fly on the wall. I kind of, you know, spectate the room, see how things going, man. It's just like, nah, man. Our people could be doing so much better, and like we came a long way. I'm not gonna lie. I know us as black people came a long way, bro.
Yeah, we have, but I feel like, man, we could be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in that uplifting and supporting area. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you really pay attention to it, man, we the reason why the world is going around right now. You know what I'm saying?
Number one on the music.
For real.
Number one in sport.
For real.
I can keep going, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, keep on going, you know, and it's just like we gifted in a lot of different ways. We don't even know it. And so we get used by somebody who do see the gifts in us, you know what I'm saying? And that's why all the contracts and stuff come in, you know what I'm saying? They use us that way and take all our money, and it on further down the line to that person realize, like, damn, I've been robbed. You know
see, that's where it started, though, man. Like, I feel like, and I'm not speaking for the whole black community. I'm just speaking in general. When you throw money in black people's face, that's all they see. You know what I'm saying? You can give me a contract, and if the contract say blah blah blah, I'm gonna get $300,000. I'm gonna sign that contract without looking, cause you know I know where I come from. I never had nothing, so when I'm, you know what I'm saying, I got the opportunity to get some. That's what we sell ourselves, man. We sell our soul for the stuff like that, man.
Yeah, I can't do that, man. I'd rather, you know, get it on the gridiron. You know what I'm saying? Get out and get dirty for it. I always been like that.
Yeah, man.
And I just never was the person to take the easy way out. Like I said, man, I even took a whole year of work to, you know, learn the stuff that I know now. You know what I mean? Like, even still trying to learn and fight the algorithm. Because, you know, it's hard, bro. It's challenging. You know, they switch it up because they see how many people trying to be content creators. Like, it's so many people. Like, and that's another question I got for you. How do you feel about how many people trying to be content creators today now? Like, right now, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like it's just money involved. Do you feel like people should do it just because it's a job, like a 9-to-5 or something? Now, do you feel like the ones who have a voice should, you know, be the ones out there? And how do it make you feel that people is trying to invade because it's so overcrowded now. It's oversaturated. Like I swear,
yeah.
content game is oversaturated now. Like they moving on to something bigger and better now. Like white folks speaking, you know, preferably. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
We taking over the content game right now. You feel me? But how did that make you feel?
Man, it made me feel like, cause I come from an era, man, where I started on Vine, bro. Like, you remember Vine? I started on Vine. You feel me? And then like, I did it because I loved it, and it was funny. You know, I never knew I could monetize my content until I, you know, became famous on TikTok. So it kind of makes me irritated, you know, because I feel like I'm not gonna say I'm an OG of social media, but I've been having social media since it was out. You know what I'm saying? But like, I kind of feel like, all right, bro. Everybody trying to do it now, bro. And they trying to do it because they know they can get monetized. But you know, I'm always the one to preach, find something good that you know that you're good at and monetize it. But like, come on, man. Everybody trying to be a content creator, man. I really don't know how to feel about it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man.
How you feel about it?
Look, I don't like it. I don't tell you. I don't tell you right now. I don't like it because they messing up the game. Man, it is like they messing up potential opportunities for people like us. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
They not really serious about it. They don't want to do it. They just doing it for the clout. So yeah, that's why I said I don't really, you know, like it or anything like that. But I am willing to help people now. You know what I'm saying? Who would want to learn about the game, and you know what I'm saying? But it's up to you and what you do with the game that we provide. That's why so many people is, you know, selling the game.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays because of. They can tell you what to do, but it's up to you to do something with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. How you felt when your first video went viral, man? Do you remember the first time?
Yeah, I remember. Man. I was just sitting at the crib, and then like, I was like, man, you know what? I watched that Kevin Samuels video I was telling you about, and I was like, man, let me make a video. And the video kind of went like, oh man, my cougar just cooked me some yam, greens, turkey neck, and some cornbread. I don't think I'm leaving here, you know what I'm saying? And I woke up, boom. I think he had like 100K in the first night, like overnight. So I was like, whoa. You know, and I felt like, man, I found my niche. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be consistent. And ever since I've been consistent with it, it got me far. Even after losing my TikTok, you know, I got it back, but like, it got me far, man. You know, that's why I try to tell people, man, be consistent. Find you something you good at, man, and just be consistent, man.
So how many views was it that you got on your first one? You said 100,000. You said?
Yeah, and but it ended up with 500K.
500K.
Yes,
half a million, man. That's still, man. Shoot, I would have been. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't say I would have been because I have felt that feeling. You know, my first video went viral on Facebook, and it's a remix. Like I haven't had no videos consistently go viral like yours do, but I do have viral videos where I got one with 1.5 million. I got like 3 more with like 50-some thousand. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do remember the feeling. Then it was monetized at the point too, so it was like I got the little check, the little bag when they were coming in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, But the one that got, I think, is at 2.5 million. I was a remix that I had did, and I had TikTok watermarking it, so they didn't pay me for it, man. I was so goddamn mad, man. You know what I'm saying? So for the future content creators who do want to take the serious game, I said that so backwards, man. I said I apologize. Who want to take the game serious? I said we want to take the serious game. Who want to take the game serious, the content game serious? What kind of tips would you give them, like to start off, especially with starting off?
Man, I'll say, just kind of build you a schedule, man. Like figure out the algorithm and what's the best time to post on Instagram, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And like just look through your social media and follow people that you want to, kind of have similar content to, and just, man, be consistent. Have an original look. You don't want to blow up doing trend, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You do not want to blow up doing trend. Exactly.
You'll get tired trying to keep up.
Yeah, people gonna tune in to that video, but they're not gonna tune in to you. You feel me? Cause like, nah, bro. Be original. Find something that's gonna impact people. Make a name for yourself. And man, that's like the best advice, man.
I ain't gonna say that was some good advice for me, man. Good. I wish I would have had that advice before I, started taking the game serious. Cause Lord knows I ain't had no skills, man. I just thought it was easy. I was just throwing content out there, you know what I'm saying? Just cause I want Faye to be seen and everything, man. But that's some good tips right there, man. I advise y'all to follow that. Like I said, I am on the content, schedule to where I, have my days where I edit my content and days where I post my content. That does help, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us think that we just supposed to shoot the content and post it right then, man. So yes, sir, that helps a lot. Like, what's another question I got for you before we close out, man? So no disrespect to your lady or anything, man.
Yeah.
How many cougars, you know what I'm saying, be in your DM just like flowing, like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I wish, you know what I'm saying? I want, you know what I'm saying? You know how they be, man. You know how the old women be.
Man, look, man, I'm not gonna lie. It be so many, man. It be so many, and it's like I got, I look through some of them, not opening them, but I look through some of them, man. They just be texting me on a daily basis, sending me real, and it's just like, it's a lot on them, man. Yeah. It's a lot on them that get mad at me. It's a lot on them that thank me, saying like they been through so much, and when they open Instagram and see my videos, it makes their day. And there's some that just...
I ain't gonna lie, like, he caught me a couple times like that. It was down, man. I see it, man. Yeah, I'm like, man, I can't do no stuff like that, so it's more respect to him, man. Like, I swear, like, I had to reach out to him, like, this my boy, man. He don't even know it yet, but this my guy right here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing a lot of work together. Y'all gonna see
for sure, man.
A lot more, especially the content. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be playing some skits and stuff. You don't know it yet.
Yeah, we gonna get that.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, now I see how, he working and everything, so.
Man, I appreciate
yes,
that.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate you for stopping through, man.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
We wish you well on your journey, man, and we hope that you continue to climb the content ladder because, hey, it's so much money out here in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you continue to do it the right way, there's so many, what's the word I'm looking for? So many people, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say perfect people, but so many great people out there in the world that you can meet that's willing to help you. Yeah, willing to help you, take your talent to another level. You know what I'm saying? And before we close out, man, do you see yourself, taking your talents to like the acting level and stuff like that?
Yeah, most definitely. I had a shout out to Alan Brooks. He a producer, man. He called me sometime, sometime. He called me regular, man. Check on me, see how I'm doing, man. Kind of put me on the spot and tell me to say a monologue and stuff. So that's always been my dream to become an actor. Like I told myself, man, I'm not finna embarrass myself, but I need to go get it though. I need to stop playing my potential, man. I feel like I can be on that screen. So, yeah, I want to take it to the next level.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I had a couple times in the mirror, I'm like, Michael B. Jordan. The only difference in my name, DeMonte Tone. You know what I'm saying? DeMonte R. Tone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, that guy.
For real, man. So. You know what I mean? Like, I seen the interview, I think the girl interviewed her, him. I ain't gonna say her, my bad. She interviewed him and she was what she was like. She was like, no, he was like, you used to call me corny in school. or something. I can't remember it. Remember it, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that spoke to me like, damn, man, it's so crazy.
You the one that called me
corny. Right, and now you want me to support your, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. I'm making known. Then they was all shaming him and everything.
Yeah, but like he said it so respectfully.
Right, respectfully and blunt. Like I ain't gonna, I'm gonna make it known. You know what I'm saying? Like don't forget, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, that type of guy, I ain't gonna hold you long, but that type of guy right there, man, him being black and his success status, bro, that's what intimidates people, bro.
Right.
How Michael B. Jordan carried himself, man. You don't see him in no drama. Or nothing like that, man.
None of the negative news. The only thing negative was him being led by the Lord.
Yeah. But he's still a win, though, bro.
Right. It's still a win because he ain't dealing with nothing negative no more. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, y'all already know Lord. What? She raised by Steve Hart, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
look, they hit 100 mil. They sold out 100 mil, bro, in the first night. Creed. So that's the biggest flex, bro.
Right.
That's the
you know
biggest
what I'm saying? That was another thing I want to get to, man. Like, that's what made me want to get in production, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he saw how he was paid only as an actor in the first two previous Creeds, you feel me? But he directed the last Creed. That's the difference. So guess what? All that money coming to me. You said that everybody talking about how much money they made. Guess who it's going to? The director and the producer. Yeah, you got to pay the people who, you know what I'm saying, if he ain't already did it. Out of the check that he got, out of the bank account he got. But You feel me, man? Yeah, that stuff you just gotta know the game, man, and know how to get out here and work. And that's why I say we need to, come more together and man, network and you feel me, get out here and do it together. Another thing, Country Wayne, man, he did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he's doing good
man,
too.
I done seen so many of his skits, bro. I'm like, bro, Country Wayne gonna end up making a movie. I think he end up coming out with a movie.
Yeah, he can't. I think he got a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it called. He got a movie though.
Everything, but the movie look good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you seen it?
No, I said look good. I ain't seen it yet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. And support him and everything. But yes, sir, man. Go and shout out your TikTok and Instagram for the people who don't know, so they can check out your content and everything, man.
I got you. Look, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Xaythelegend, Xaythe Legend. Y'all can follow me on TikTok at Xaythelegend. And man, you can add me on Facebook at Xavier Anderson, YouTube Xaythelegend. So everything is Xaythelegend. Y'all just check me out, man.
Xaythelegend. Yes, sir. We appreciate you for stopping by the Ville, man. We're gonna have to definitely get you in for another episode, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause we ain't stopping it.
No, for sure.
We keep it on going. You feel me? You a part of it now, so now you gotta keep on, coming back until you get tired.
I got you.
We got a lifetime worth of stories. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I know everybody want to get their story out there, and it's still most stories being accumulated because we wake up every day. You know what I'm saying? Until our day is being called. You feel me? So
that's powerful, there. That's powerful for sure.
For real. But with that being said, man, I appreciate you for stopping through, like I said, and we're gonna close out. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with us for episode 7 with Xaythelegend, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go follow all his social medias, Facebook, YouTube. You said YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. So Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I ain't got the TikTok. I'm gonna have to go follow your TikTok. I met him on Instagram, man. I ain't know. Look, see, that's something I had to learn. I ain't know, man. TikTok was going viral too. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go follow him on TikTok, man.
For sure, man.
So yeah, man. But we definitely gonna have to have you stop back in for another episode, and we gonna close out, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. We out.
What we doing? Speed racer. Yeah, it's rad. Hopping these